The chilling and unbelievable life story of Uftade Hazrat, a great wali who had the knowledge of Ilm-e-Ladun and was blessed with the secrets of Allah. One moment in Bursa, the next in Mecca, a friend of Allah, known for traveling through time and being seen in many places at once. This is called dedoublement. This great man had the gift of basṭ al-zamān, tayy al-makān, expanding time and folding space. He would appear like Khidr to help those in need. He met great spiritual leaders like Maulana, Rumi, and Ibn Arabi in the unseen world. After a dream, he suddenly started to understand and speak different languages. He is also the founder of the Jalwatiya Tariqa. It is said that Uftade Hazrat was one of the hidden leaders of Allah's secret army, one of the 40 saints, and gave invisible strength to the Ottoman Empire. Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment for more content like this. If you are ready, let's begin. Uftade Hazrat was one of the most respected figures in the Sufi tradition of the Ottoman times. He was a great scholar, known for both his deep knowledge and his guidance on the spiritual path. His teachings touched hearts for centuries. He was born and raised in Bursa and lived a simple and humble life among the people. He was a master of both zahir, outer, and batin, inner knowledge. This made him one of the most important names in tasawwuf, Sufism. He helped many scholars and saints grow with his advice and his strong example of good character. He led many people to spirituality. He was born in Bursa in the year 1490. It is said that on the night he was born, his mother had a dream. She saw her baby diving into a huge ocean of milk, then coming out of it by swimming. She told her husband in a panic, and he replied, "Inshallah, this means our son will follow the path of knowledge and become a complete wali." Sources say that Uftade Hazrat was tall, had a long beard, and his skin had a slightly yellow tone. The spiritual journey of Uftade Hazrat grew deeper when he met Khidr Dede at the age of 10. Khidr Dede had become paralyzed from the cold. He came from Karakabe to Bursa and stayed in a madrasa. Uftade Hazrat trained with him in riyada, spiritual discipline, and knowledge. His teacher needed healing waters, so Uftade carried him to the hot springs on his back for many years. Even though the local children made fun of him, he never cared and never stopped serving his teacher. With Khidr Dede's encouragement, he turned more toward ilm and also entered the spiritual journey of suluk. He stayed with him for 8 years. When Khidr Dede passed away, it deeply affected him. But after this separation, his kashf began. He once said, "My late sheikh did not open to me during his life, but after his death, he did." Even after his teacher died, he continued to receive spiritual lessons from him in the alam al-ruh, spiritual world. During this time, he also received spiritual blessings from Ibn Arabi. He described one of his experiences like this: "I fell into the world of istighraq, deep spiritual immersion, and stayed there for 6 or 7 days. There was no self left and nothing remained but Allah." He learned that real knowledge comes through ibadah, worship, zikr, remembrance of Allah, and serving people. He also understood that the way to reach Ilm-e-Ladun is through this path. A man living in Bursa wanted to go to Hajj every year, but something always blocked his way. This caused problems at home, and his wife became angry with him. In the end, he went to Uftade Hazrat and told him his problem. Uftade Hazrat said, "Go to our old friend, Mehmet Dede, the used goods seller. He will take you to Hijaz." The man went to the shop and gave Mehmet Dede his greetings. He explained everything. Mehmet Dede replied, "All right, come back tomorrow. I will take you to Hijaz." The next day, the man came again. Using the miracle of tayy al-makān, Mehmet Dede instantly brought him to Hijaz. There, he met other pilgrims from Bursa who had left much earlier. He even bought some gifts with his money and returned to Bursa through the same miracle. But when he got home, his wife didn't believe him. "You were here just yesterday. This is not a real Hajj. You're a liar. I want to divorce you," she said, and took him to court. At that time, Aziz Mahmud Hudayi Hazrat was working as a judge, Khidr, in Bursa. He listened to the case, but could not believe that the man was telling the truth, because it seemed impossible to go to Hijaz in such a short time. Still, the man gave so many details that he could not say it was a lie either. In the end, he gave this decision: "We will wait for the other Hajj pilgrims to return, then we'll ask them for a witness." When the pilgrims from Bursa came back, they confirmed that the man really was in Hijaz. So, the court cancelled the divorce case since he had not lied. But Aziz Mahmud Hudayi Hazrat wanted to fully understand what had happened. He called the man privately and asked him to tell the truth. The man replied, "Following the advice of Uftade Hazrat, Mehmet Dede took me to Hijaz with tayy al-makān." After hearing this, Aziz Mahmud Hudayi, who was already thirsty for spiritual knowledge, quickly went to the dergah of Uftade Hazrat. He became one of his closest students. But the path was not easy. He served for many years, patiently facing hardships. He left his high position, gave away his property and wealth, and took on the hardest, most humble jobs among the people. At last, he joined the group of the Aliyah. We will tell the full story of this great journey in another video about the life of Aziz Mahmud Hudayi Hazrat. For now, we will only talk about his deep connection with Uftade Hazrat. One of the most amazing karamat, miracles, of Uftade Hazrat was his ability to bend time, basṭ al-zamān, and be in more than one place at the same time, dedoublement. One day, while he was in Khalwat, spiritual retreat, he came out and called, "Is anyone there?" A dervish named Murad heard his voice and quickly came to him. After Hazrat said, "Come with me," they began walking. After a while, he told the dervish, "Close your eyes now." Then, after a short moment, he said, "Open them." When Murad opened his eyes, he saw that they were in the middle of the sea, next to a ship that was about to sink. The people on the ship were crying and shouting for help. After Hazrat told him to fix the broken wood under the ship without getting his feet wet, the dervish did what he was told and saved the ship. Then, as fast as before, Uftade Hazrat told him to close his eyes again. When he opened them, they were back where they started. A similar tayy al-makān miracle happened in the year 1577 when the Sulaymaniya mosque was completed. One of the dervishes said he wished to see the mosque. Uftade Hazrat told him, "Step quietly on my foot and close your eyes." The dervish obeyed. When he opened his eyes, he found himself inside the main prayer hall of the Sulaymaniya mosque in Istanbul. They performed the Zuhr prayer with the Jama'ah and then returned to Bursa the same way. In another basṭ al-zamān miracle, an incredible journey with the divine camel was told. Uftade Hazrat's son, Mustafa Effendi, shared this story about Husamuddin al-Bursawi. One day, one of Umar Sultan's followers, he was Effendi, came to visit us. My father rode a camel and left with him. After a short time they returned. I asked where they had gone. My father said, "Do not tell anyone, but that was the divine camel, Naqat al-Qudra. We rode it to Mecca and came back." Even Sultan Murad III, the Ottoman ruler, witnessed one of Uftade Hazrat's dedoublement miracles. One day, Sultan Murad III was having a conversation with Uftade Hazrat. Suddenly, Uftade Hazrat began to move his hands as if he was doing something invisible. His face changed colors. Then he rubbed his hand over something, though nothing seemed to be there. The Sultan was surprised and asked Hazrat, "What are these strange movements? Why has your hand turned black?" Uftade Hazrat replied, "Sultan, Some fishermen from your people were in the Black Sea. Their boat was damaged and started to sink. They asked for help, so we rushed to save them and fix their boat. That's why my hand became black. Alhamdulillah, we helped some Muslims avoid drowning. Another example of tayy al-makān and basṭ al-zamān was when Uftade Hazrat went to the Kaaba and came back in seconds. One day, at the time of Asr prayer, an old man came to see him. He said, "Master, this year I went to Hajj with my children, but after finishing our duty, I had no money to bring them back with me. I left some money with them and came alone. If it's possible, I kindly ask you to bring them here." Uftade Hazrat said, "If you promise not to tell anyone during my lifetime, then we will bring them." The old man promised. Then, after Hazrat turned him toward the Qibla and said, "Now look, aren't those people praying next to the Kaaba al-Muzammah, your wife and children?" The man was shocked. He saw his children thousands of kilometers away, praying near the Kaaba. Uftade Hazrat called out to them, "Finish your prayer in the Haram al-Sharif, come quickly." As soon as they finished their prayer, the children took their mother and went outside. There, they saw a camel waiting. All three of them got on and started riding toward Bursa. With every step, the camel moved across a distance as far as the eye could see. Very soon the camel arrived with the children. Uftade Hazrat said something to the camel and it disappeared. Then he warned the old man again, "Don't tell anyone about this." One of the most well-known karamat miracles of Uftade Hazrat is his meeting with Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. One night, while teaching his students at the Dergah, Uftade Hazrat saw Maulana in a dream. Maulana said to him, "Teach your students from our book, the Masnawi too." Uftade replied, "But I don't know Farsi." Maulana said, "Start in the name of Allah, and Allah will help you." The next morning, even though he had never studied Farsi, he began teaching and giving advice from the Masnawi, as if he had been learning it for 40 years. Even after the death of Uftade Hazrat, something amazing happened. When he became ill, he gave a will. "Let our dhikr leader, Omar Effendi, wash my body when I die." After his passing, Emir Effendi did as he was told. While washing the body of Uftade Hazrat, something strange happened. He told the story to the father of the author of the Manakeb spiritual biography. He said, crying, "While I was washing him, Hazrat Uftade opened his blessed eyes 3 times and looked at me." The author added, "I was there when Emir Effendi told this story." How did he reach the secrets of Ilm-e-Ladun? One of the strongest qualities of Uftade Hazrat was his deep zuhd, spiritual detachment, and taqwa, God consciousness. He didn't just avoid what is haram, forbidden, but even gave up some halal and mubah, permissible things to discipline his nafs, ego. The name of his tariqat, spiritual path, comes from the idea of leaving one's place and position, stepping away from where you are. It means going beyond your own self and being fully lost in the presence of Allah. The Gelwatia tariqat was built on a way of life that teaches being with the people, but also staying connected with Haqq, the truth, meaning Allah. Because of his work as a muhaddith, imam and spiritual guide, Uftade Hazrat lived closely with the community all his life. Before giving the name Gelwatia to the path he already lived by, its principle, Jalwa, means joining life and its events. It is the opposite of Kalwa, spiritual retreat. Instead of running away from people, it means being among them while staying with Allah. Our Prophet ﷺ first chose Khalwa when he stayed in the cave of Hira before receiving the message. But after he became a prophet, he chose Jalwa and went into the community to share the message. So, Jalwa is seen as the highest level in the Sufi path. The heart of Uftade Hazrat's view on Kashf, spiritual unveiling, and Marifa, divine knowledge, is in this advice. Even if you are shown everything in the mulk, physical world, and malakut, unseen world, through kashf, if you cannot explain it according to the Sharia, leave the vision but never leave the Sharia. To him, if a salik, spiritual traveler, sees secrets from the malakut, he should not tell them to people living in the mulk, because they cannot understand. The one who discovers truth must keep his mouth sewn shut with the needle and thread of Sharia. Do not leave the Sharia. If you speak openly without wrapping your words in the clothing of the Sharia, it may lead to corruption. He warned that those who repeat such deep words without true understanding may go off the right path. That is why we must speak to people in a way that fits their level of understanding. The prophets also spoke this way, according to the minds of the people. For this reason, not a single word of shathiyat, shocking or mystical phrases that sound strange, ever came from the mouth of Uftade Hazrat. His death. After living a long and blessed life, Uftade Hazrat passed away at the age of 93 on June 25, 1580. According to his will, his body was washed by Zakir Bashi Emir Effendi, and he was buried next to his mosque in his Sara. Uftade Hazrat was a wali full of love, humility, and patience. He was the founder of the Gelwatiya Tariqat and the Sheikh of Aziz Mahmud Hudayi Hazrat. He never separated tasawwuf from Sharia. He gave great importance to the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this care also influenced the dervishes he trained, especially Aziz Mahmud Hudayi Hazrat. Like many Sufi scholars, Uftade Hazrat also wrote poetry. He has a collection of poems. His main themes were divine love, nafs purification, dhikr, remembrance of Allah, obedience to Allah, and the temporary nature of this world. He always wrote in a clear and simple style so that ordinary people could understand his poems. In fact, his poetic style followed the path of Yunus Emre, a famous Sufi poet of Anatolia. Some of his poems were later turned into songs and were recited as ilohas in tekkes and dergahs. He avoided using difficult expressions that people could not understand, even in poetry. He believed that one must respect the outer rules of the Sharia. Uftade Hazrat was a humble but deeply wise scholar of the Ottoman world. He was like a light guiding travelers on the Sufi path, not just in his own time but for generations to come. With his deep knowledge of both Zahir, outer, and Batin, inner knowledge, he shaped the spiritual atmosphere of Bursa. Thanks to him, great mutasawwifun like Aziz Mahmud Hudayi were trained throughout his life. He taught people the deepest meanings of spirituality and left unforgettable marks on their hearts. Even though he stayed away from politics, it is known that he supported Yavuz Sultan Selim in his struggle against Shah Ismail. He also sent a prayer for Lala Mustafa Pasha through his murid Aziz Mahmud Hudayi when the Ottomans won against the Safavid army. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. With your support, we are reaching hundreds of thousands of people every day and sharing blessings together. When you like and share, the message of Islam reaches more and more people. Please leave your support in the comments as well. We read everyone, and it brings us joy. Sending you all love and the peace of Allah. See you in our next video. May Allah protect you.